Simone Biles will be competing at the Paris Olympics and is expected to make another run at women's gymnastics gold. Does Biles plan to compete in the Paris Olympics, but she aims to push the limits and try to win more medals at the Paris Olympics. Biles won the individual all-around, free weights and balance beam at USA Elite 2023, showing the high level of athleticism she maintains after a long break. She managed to get a ticket to Paris after excelling in the various trials leading up to the Paris Olympics. Not only does Byers plan to compete in the Paris Olympics, but she aims to push the limits and try to win more medals at the Paris Olympics. Minneapolis, wherever Simone Biles goes, he sparks a frenzy. It's a fitting welcome for America's finest gymnast, who is also one of the most dominant athletes in the world. Born in Ohio in 1997, Biles has been involved in gymnastics since she was 6 years old and is widely recognized as a gymnast's prodigy. Biles is the first African-American woman in history to win 3 consecutive all-around gold medals in women's gymnastics, and is currently the first woman in World Championships history to accumulate 10 gold medals in just 3 years, and has even invented a number of difficult gymnastics routines that bear her name. She was the 2015 U.S. Female Athlete of the Year, and at the age of 19, Biles was already the world's most decorated female gymnast at the World Championships in 2016. At the Rio Olympics, at the age of 19, Simone Biles became the queen of the world's genus of gymnasts. With superb technique and outstanding play, she swept the gymnastics world, pocketing world titles in 4 events: women's team, individual all-around, free gymnastics, and vault. In the competition, after each smooth landing, she would show a big smile, and such charming confidence has become synonymous with her unconsciously. 2021, the Tokyo Olympic Games, Biles once again became the much-anticipated favorite to win the title. However, she suddenly announced her withdrawal from the women's gymnastics team competition, causing an uproar. The next day, Biles again announced the withdrawal of individual all-around competition, in the audience's dismay and regret, surprise, in the end of their Olympic journey. Facing reporters, she simply said, "I need to focus on my mental health, and in my opinion, life is not only gymnastics." Now, however, cynicism lurks wherever she appears. In 2021, at the Tokyo Olympics, Biles, a favorite to win, was caught up in a withdrawal fiasco. Withdrawing from the women's gymnastics team event and individual all-around competition in quick succession, she abruptly ended her Olympic journey to the dismay and regret of the crowd. In 2018, former USA gymnastics team Dr. Larry Nassar was sentenced to 175 years in prison with no parole for 40 years on sexual abuse charges in a huge scandal in sports that shocked the world. During Nassar's 20-year tenure as the national gymnastics team doctor, he sexually abused more than 200 teenage girls, the youngest of whom was just 6 years old, and 156 victims chose to testify against Nassar. Biles has not escaped Nassar's clutches either. She was continually assaulted by Nassar throughout her childhood and youth. Biles stayed with him until 2016, and the team doctor was present at the Rio Olympics, where Biles rose to the top. For countless years, Biles fought the specter of sexual assault, and withdrawing from the Tokyo Olympics seemed like a failure. Biles is the GOAT of gymnastics, a role model for Nassar and the countless women who have been victimized, and she is a flag.
To be clear, I blame Larry Nassar, and I also blame an entire system that enabled and perpetrated his abuse. USA Gymnastics and the United States Olympic and Paralympic Committee.
Qiu Qiyuan is the favorite to win the Paris Olympics among the Chinese women's competitive gymnasts. Qiu Qiyuan, born in 2007 in Zhangzhou, Fujian Province, China, will compete in the women's gymnastics program at this year's Olympics. Born into an ordinary family, Qiu Qiyuan showed a love of sports from an early age. At the age of 4, she began jumping on a trampoline, showing amazing coordination and flexibility. Her coach, Wei Rubin, discovered her and guided her to the world of gymnastics in July 2013, at the Fujian Provincial Gymnastics Championships, at the age of 6. Qiu Qiyuan won second place in the individual all-around, second place in the free gymnastics and fourth place on the uneven bars in 2014. She won 4 golds and a silver in the gymnastics events at the 15th Fujian Provincial Games in 2015. Qiu Qiyuan was selected to join the Fujian Provincial Team in June 2019. Qiu Qiyuan was selected to join the Fujian Provincial Team in June 2019. Qiu Qiyuan was selected to join the Fujian Provincial Team. In June 2019, Qiu Qiyuan won the second place in balance beam, second place in free gymnastics and third place in individual all-around at the National Youth Gymnastics Championships, and in the National Youth Games in the same year, she won the champion of women's balance beam and free gymnastics in Group B. In 2020, she was selected to be a member of the national gymnastics team, and became an official member of the national team. After joining the national team, Qiu Qiyuan began to make a name for herself in national competitions. 2021, Qiu Qiyuan won the bronze medal in the final of the women's balance beam at the 14th National Games in Xi'an, China, with her outstanding performance, which was the first time that she had won a medal at a national competition. 2022 National Gymnastics Championships, Qiu Qiyuan won the champion of the women's balance beam, which was the first time that she won a gold medal at a national competition. At the 2022 National Gymnastics Championships, she won the women's balance beam title, her first gold medal at a national competition. Entering 2023, Qiu Qiyuan's gymnastics journey has reached a new peak. At the Gymnastics World Cup in Baku, she won the women's uneven bars, her first world title. In the following National Gymnastics Championships, Qiu Qiyuan won 3 gold medals in the women's all-around, women's uneven bars and women's balance beam, showing her all-round strength and strong competitiveness. In October of the same year, Qiu Qiyuan won the gold medal in the women's uneven bars at the World Gymnastics Championships. This victory not only made Qiu Qiyuan the new star of the Chinese gymnastics team, but also gained her wide recognition and praise in the international gymnastics community. Qiu Qiyuan's hard training and outstanding talent have brought her to the peak of her career, and the Paris Olympics will be Qiu Qiyuan's first trip to the Olympics. We hope that she will perform at a higher level, and cheer for this Fujian girl.